let's start by finding the slope. We need the y-coordinate in the second ordered pair, which is 1/4, minus the y-coordinate in the first ordered pair, which is 8, over the x-coordinate in the second ordered pair, which is -2, minus the x-coordinate in the first ordered pair, which is 1/2. Now it's going to help us if we have common denominators. So I'm going to go to the top and rewrite 8 as 8/1. And I'm going to multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by 4 so we have common denominators. So we have 1/4 minus 8 times 4 is 32. 1 times 4 is 4. 32/4 is the same thing as 8. All this is going to be over. Well, let's do the same thing on the bottom, common denominators. So this is -2/1. So I'm going to multiply by 2 so that both fractions have a denominator of 2. Got to do the same to the top. So now 2 times -2 is -4. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So just -4/2. -4/2 is the same thing as -2. And then you have -1/2. So now 1/4 minus 32/4 is -31/4 over -4/2 minus 1/2 is -5/2. And so now we're going to rewrite it as this fraction being divided by this fraction. So -31/4 divided by -5/2. But then I'm going to rewrite it as -31/4, and we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So that'd be -2/5. So now -31 times -2 is positive 62 over 4 times 5 is 20. Now reduce the fraction. You get 31/10. This is the slope. We're going to take the slope and one of our points to find the equation. I'm going to use this point right here. So I'm going to plug it into y equals mx plus b. Y is going to be 1/4. M, we already know, is 31/10. X is -2. And then you have plus b. And if you solve for b, we will have our equation. So I'm going to take 1/4 equals -2 times 31 is -62, and then over 10 plus b. I'm going to reduce down the 62/10 to 1. You have 1/4 equals, looks like that'll be -31/5, and then plus b. Dividing both of these by 2, 62 and 10. Okay, so now if we're going to solve for b, we need to get rid of our fraction. So I'm going to multiply everything by 4 and multiply everything by 5 because you got to get rid of both fractions. Which, if you multiply by 4 and you multiply by 5, you should multiply by 20. So let's multiply everything by 20. 20 times 1 is 20 divided by 4 is 5 equals. If you take 20 and divide by 5, you're going to get 4. And then 4 times -31 is -124. And then you have 20b. Now we'll add 124. Add 124. And now you're going to get 129. That's going to equal 20b. And the last step is to divide by 20. So b equals 129/20. So your equation is y equals 31/10. That was your slope, x. And then your y-intercept, come back down here, is 129/20. If you have it in decimal form, it would be y equals 3.1 x plus 6.45. Either one of those answers will work.